They discriminate me because I can't go to onsen. I really love onsen.
Seeing a Yakuza tattoo and then seeing somebody else's tattoo, they're like very different things.
That's so colorful. Love it.
He asked me to wear long sleeve uniforms.
グレメハズコインさん、皆さんどうもこんにちは、トヨです。今回は日本在住外国人の方に日本のタトゥー文化についてどう思いますかっていうテーマで街頭インタビューのもやっていきたいなと思います。以前に日本のタトゥー文化についての動画っていうのを上げてるので、また概要欄の方からチェックしていただけるとありがたいんですけど、ちょっといきなりなんですけど、タトゥーって聞いて皆さん何を思いますか？何を考えますか？何が思い浮かびますか？昔なんかで言えば、その犯罪者の人に対して犯罪したよねっていうその印としてそのおでこにタトゥーを入れられるっていうのがあったらしいんですけど、今で言ったらちょっと柄の悪い人を連想したりっていうのが全員とまではいかないですけど、多くの日本人の方がちょっと持ってる印象なのかなとは、思います。実際にその温泉とか、あとはジムとかでもタトゥー入れてたら使えませんよみたいなポスターとか注意書きみたいなのがあると思うんですけど、実際に日本でタトゥーを入れてるってなったらちょっと生活しづらい部分はあると思うんですよね。でもタトゥーってもう今の現代社会で言ったら本当にファッションの一部というか、もうその人の個性で、つけられてるもの、入れてるものだと思うので、その頭ごなしにいやタトゥーイコール悪みたいなのは、結構ナンセンスだと思うんですよね。で今回は実際にタトゥーを入れてる外国人の方は、日本のこういった文化に対して、どう考えているのか、実際に日本で生活する上でちょっと困ったこととか、不自由だったことは何だったのかっていうテーマで、ちょっと街頭インタビューをやっていきたいなと思います。でこの動画を見てくれて少しでもちょっとそういうタトゥーに対しての考え方が変わったっていう方がいれば、この後の編集もすごい頑張れるかなと思うので、ぜひよろしくお願いします。Okay, let's get into it.
今日も難波に来ちゃいました。いやもうここ最近何回来んねんっていう。今日はまずはとりあえずタトゥーが入ってる人っていう、いつもとはまた違った外国人の方の探し方をちょっとしないといけないので、なかなか運よくね、そういう人に巡り会えるかちょっと分かんないですけど、今日もいい方たちと巡り会えるようにやっていきたいなと思います。いくで。Would you mind asking if you guys in a relationship or not?
Yeah. She's my girlfriend.
That's good. So how long have you guys been together?
It's been 6 months now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not 6 months.
Almost 6 months.
It's not. Like, it's almost like 3 months.
No. Yeah, something like that.
Today, actually, I'm making a video about tattoos, tattoo culture in Japan. And today's word tattoo viewing has become popular. And they have become, the fashion symbol in this day and age, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, somewhere in Japan, there still, remain a stigma towards people with tattoos.
True.
By the way, so I found your beautiful tattoos over there.
Thank you very much.
So yeah, where did you get it?
In Kyoto.
In Kyoto?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did in Kyoto and not so long ago, like 2 months ago.
It's quite recent, okay.
Yeah, and that was my first one.
Could you please show us your tattoo and tell me what I mean?
It's a koi.
Okay.
How can I show it properly? Yeah. Meaning is it's a Japanese densetsu. Koi symbolize the beginning of life.
Oh, okay.
And the end of the evolution will be a dragon. So the koi go up the river and becomes the dragon. So
That's cool, okay.
I want to do dragon, but it's pretty expensive.
That might be your next tattoo, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you have any plan to get tattoo?
I actually have one tattoo in here.
Okay.
It's like number...
Can you show in the camera?
Yeah, I can't, but yeah, it's like number 16.
Right.
Because like my birthday is like June 16th and my sister also like May 16th.
Oh, that's cool, okay.
So yeah, I have.
So 6 is kind of your lucky number.
Yeah, my lucky number.
I had this problem recently in my gym. They were like, sorry, we don't allow tattoo or you have to cover it.
Right.
And I was like, why? I was like, what kind of rule is it? Because it's not like a security problem, but the staff didn't even know. If I was Japanese, they might associate with Yakuza and stuff, but I'm a foreigner. This kind of discrimination, if you want to be like Jiyu, like really, really free, they're gonna give you stop. They're gonna see you differently. They're gonna judge you. This is the part of Japan I don't like. I think she's Japanese, so she can relate more.
Definitely like overthinking to tattoo because there's like Yakuza. But I think like that kind of look is like more like old people. Like our new generation, like they'll have like any thoughts about
Yeah.
tattoo like that. So
Japan is a old country and the politics pretty old. It's only old guy. If you look at it, it's only old guy. Really hard to change habit in Japan.
Actually, Japan is pretty well known as antiquated the country, right? Old-fashioned thought and cash-based society.
Yes.
It's quite, old-fashioned, right?
Yeah, and now they discriminate me because I can't go to onsen. I really love onsen, but at the same time, I want to be free. I want to be able to do what I want.
Right.
People look at me a weird way every single day here.
Single day,
Every
okay.
single day.
I'm pretty sure people from abroad have a tendency to be, treated a little bit differently because, look like totally different from Japanese. So that's how should I say, like a discrimination exists in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sorry to bother you. I'm a YouTuber and I do this kind of street interview with the people from abroad. So I'm just wondering if we get a few questions and filming.
Sure.
Can I try?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So which way do you go? This way?
I'm going this way, yeah.
Thank you. Sorry to bother you. Suddenly I asked
No
you.
problem.
So I found you like the cool tattoo on your arm. Could you please show me your tattoo
Yep,
and tell me what I mean?
It is a fox.
Thank you.
I got it when I was 18, 19 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you mind asking how old you are now?
I'm 37 now.
37.
Yeah.
Okay. You got this one in the state.
I got it in Maryland on the East Coast. Yep.
Okay. That's good. Some facilities, let's say in Japan, they don't allow people with tattoos, to come in, something like that. The onsen, something like that.
Right.
So what do you think about this part of, the Japanese typical culture?
Very old way of thinking. I think maybe a long time ago, maybe like tattoos meant something like a certain, like you're a bad person or something like that.
Yeah.
But at that time, there was like no foreigners or there was like very little foreigners. But now, because tattoos are kind of everywhere in the world and they mean...
That's true.
Yeah. So one of the things that Japan should rethink about, like a little bit more accepting of other things. Yeah.
Exactly. The people in Japan have a tendency to associate tattoo with Yakuza and stuff.
Right.
That's one of the biggest problem we have in Japan.
Right. Like for me, seeing a Yakuza tattoo and then seeing somebody else's tattoo, they're like very different things. I think it's like when you see a Yakuza tattoo, like that's probably like somebody you don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, this guy must come from that kind of background.
Right. Like you don't want to really get into it with him. But even then, like I know some Americans that get tattoos like that just because they like the drawing, the art of it.
What about your case? So have you ever encountered that kind of problems or troubles to be able to function in life and work?
No, to be honest, if there's an area where they say no tattoos, like I usually try to like just cover it up.
Oh yeah, but at least you need to cover up.
Right. I'll just cover it up and then just go and just act normal. But no, I haven't really had troubles with it because onsens are not really around here. When I travel to onsens, it's usually like a private onsen. Not too much of a problem, but I've heard stories though.
Whenever you go to travel or something like that in Japan, your options is kind of, limited.
Right. It's extremely limited.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry to bother you guys. I'm a YouTuber, and I do this kind of street interview with people from abroad. So I'm just wondering if you get a few questions and filming the video about tattoos. So I find you guys and they're really cool.
Thank you.
So can we try?
Yeah,
So in today's world, tattoo has become popular. And they have become a fashion symbol these days, right? But unfortunately, somewhere in Japan, there still remains a stigma towards people with tattoos. So that's kind of biggest problem in Japan. By the way, so I find you guys that really cool tattoos on your arms. Could you please show me your tattoos at the camera, and tell me what I mean?
Oh yeah. I got
That's cool. Awesome.
some quite tattoos here. For example, this is the birth date of my mother, and actually there are tattoos with some meaning. This one is one of my favorite tattoos.
Right. When did you get them?
It was last year.
Last year.
Last year in winter.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you.
Okay. So what about you? That's so colorful. Love it.
A Ronin fighting an Oni. I imagined it's like a fight between my inner demon, so I got a tattoo.
That's really cool. I love it.
Thank you.
I love that one. Okay, what about you? Did you get your tattoo?
No, I'm sorry, I don't have
That's
that.
okay. Don't be sorry. Okay. So do you have any plan to get your tattoo in the future?
Yeah, actually, I think tattoos are really cool, but like, I have not decided yet.
As I mentioned earlier, some of facilities in Japan don't allow people with tattoos to come in. So, which makes people with tattoos uncomfortable sometimes. Have you ever encountered any problems or troubles to be able to function your life in the booth?
Actually, I have only good experiences with tattoos here.
really?
I used to do karate at a university club. At the beginning, I wore a long sleeve to cover my tattoos. From time to time, my clubmates asked me why I don't show them, and that it's completely okay about it. He said it was cool to have a tattoo person in the club because it's something new. Only positive experiences so far.
That's not what I expected though. I mean, yeah, the people are likely to associate tattoo with Yakuza and stuff. There are some misconception against tattoos exist in Japan.
When I came here, I actually joined the soccer booth. They are so friendly and they were like, oh, your tattoos are so cool. I was very surprised. The only thing that I would like to mention, it's not a bad experience, but like my football coach, when we had an away game against another university team, he asked me to wear long sleeve uniforms.
So was that culture shock for you, like in Japan? So you need to cover your tattoo to play in the game.
It was not a culture shock because I was expecting this.
As I mentioned, that kind of culture, the typical Japanese culture over there, right? So what do you... Oh. That's the typical Japanese culture. What do you think about Japanese typical culture, like this culture, about tattoos?
I can understand the reasons why elder Japanese people are against tattoos. I respect it. I was really afraid coming to Japan with tattoos, but
I can imagine that, yeah.
I'm really glad that there was nothing to worry about. It's changing from time to time.
Yeah, changing a little bit, little by little, yeah. What do you think? What do you think about Japanese typical culture, about tattoos?
Because I don't have tattoos, but like before I come to Japan, I considered not to have a tattoo. Maybe after Japan, I wanted to get them.
I'm pretty sure there are some people who want to come to Japan with tattoos. What kind of advice would you guys give to them?
Don't be too shy about it. You are allowed to be tattooed and you are allowed to show it. In certain places, such as shrines or temples, you have to cover it, so bring some long sleeves.
I would give the same advices. Don't be too afraid to have tattoos. I think, meanwhile, I'm very happy to experience all these open-minded people.